Alright, She-Hulk. Yes, a lot of hype going on with She-Hulk. A lot of people kind of mixed reviews. Might be a few misunderstandings, but hopefully this article will help clear it up for us. But before we get into this, in case you haven't seen the trailer yet, check it out.
Being a superhero is a trial by fire. Who's gonna protect the world if not people like you?
I'm Jennifer Walters. I'm a lawyer. I have great friends.
Can we get some shots, please? It's an emergency.
A demanding job.
We just started a superhuman law division, and I want you to be the face of it.
And a frustrating family.
Cause you didn't ask for this, but you still gotta deal with it. Your transformations are triggered by anger and fear.
Those are like the baseline of any woman just existing.
Oh.
Bruce, kind of feels like if I don't transform, I'm gonna die.
Yes, yes, yes! No, no!
I just want to be a normal, anonymous lawyer.
Can you tell us where She-Hulk is?
Jen, you're a story now.
Girl, your ass looks crazy right now. You could be an Avenger.
Oh, I'm not a superhero. That is for billionaires and narcissists and adult orphans for some reason. Is there anything more depressing than dating in your 30s?
Yeah, this is the best date I've had in a while.
Oh,
Should we split some fries?
let's get those to go.
UnitedComicsUniverse.
A universe for fans.
From pages to pictures, we are comics.
This is another hot one. Hear all about it. Read all about it. Hot one. Yeah. Back again. Jonas Show, your dog back at you. Thanks for coming out. The United Comics Universe. Please take the time to like, subscribe, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, we definitely need that. Notification bell. And if you're on Rumble, get it rumbling. If you haven't subscribed to us on Rumble yet, please make sure you do. Well, She-Hulk. Hot One News. Yeah, I seen the trailer. I liked it. And I felt some things were odd. Mainly the CGI, just like everybody else. And then I remembered we've been here before where the CGI didn't look right, and then when you actually seen the final product, the CGI was fine. Other than that, I didn't have a problem with it. And I don't know how, I don't know if they were going to do another situation where they try to ruin it with being too particular, if you know what I mean, getting a little too woke. I don't know if they're going to break it with wokeness or not, but we shall see. Look like they might be trying to do that a little bit with Miss Marvel. But let's get into this article. This was coming at us from IGN.com. That's IGN.com. IGN.com, baby. She-Hulk. Been waiting for this. I'm a She-Hulk fan. Hope you are too, and hope you enjoyed this video. For fans, by fans. Let us know how you feel. We're here for you, and we listen. The She-Hulk Attorney at Law trailer is missing the hero's greatest strength. Hulk joke says. Okay. This was on May the 18th by Amelia Emberwing. After much ado, Marvel She-Hulk is ready to join the pantheon of Marvel Cinematic Universe TV. After Disney Plus UK accidentally leaked the series release date earlier this week, fans of Jennifer Walters and her lawyerly shenanigans have a fresh new trailer to dig into. There's a lot to be excited about here, but as plenty of folks have already pointed out, the VFX looks pretty rough, the virtual effects. Don't worry about that too much though. This wouldn't be the first, yeah, there you go. This wouldn't be the first early trailer to release before Final Cut. That's what I'm saying. So stop tripping. It's too soon to start tripping like that. Enter Tatiana Maslany's She-Hulk. She's got great friends. She's got a great job. And she's got no interest in being a superhero. Maslany's Jennifer Walters is a superhuman lawyer, but all she's looking for is life as an anonymous lawyer who helps people. Unfortunately, she's related to Bruce Banner, so things were never really going to turn out that way for her. It's also worth mentioning that Jennifer's apparent desire for anonymity is a departure from modern comics. In Marvel canon, the character is known to represent plenty of high-profile clients. Indeed, we don't get a chance to delve into them too much in the trailer itself, but despite her apparent apathy towards heroism, Jen mostly just wants to do the work. She shares Bruce's empathy and kindness, but she's infinitely more funny and way more laid back than the mild-mannered scientist. Do you like the angle they're going at with this? Let us know down below what you think. Connections to the greater MCU. We see more than one familiar face here. Let's start with the obvious. The one and only Bruce Banner will play a prominent role in the series as Jennifer Walters' cousin. Obviously, he's not the only Hulk in town anymore, but don't worry, gamma rays didn't suddenly become contagious. If the series mirrors the comics, Jennifer will take on the She-Hulk persona after receiving a blood transfusion from the big green guy. More on her powers in a second. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm expecting them to still go with the blood transfusion situation. Hopefully so. I like it. We'll see. They could do something more interesting, I guess. I don't really see what. The other major returning player screened in the trailer is Blonsky's Abomination, who we saw, last saw him in Shang-Chi, right? Yeah, Abomination in the tournament fighting Wong, who we get several glimpses of throughout the trailer in both human and giant cranky man monster forms. We'll also see Wong's return as the Sorcerer Supreme, but if he's in the trailer, he's hiding it real well. Well, he is magical. Might be an illusion spell, perhaps. The new players. While Abomination will most certainly play a part in the upcoming story, he's not the only villain coming out to play. Tatiana will act as a foil to Jennifer's She-Hulk, but we're not yet sure if she'll be the straight villain she was in her early days of the comics, or if she'll be more of the modern anti-hero she grew into over the years. And yes, that was Frogman. You caught a glimpse earlier in the trailer. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. I didn't catch on to that. Our beloved Oaf with a heart of gold has already made it into the hearts of fans across social media. The series will also include currently unknown actress Nikki, Jessica's best friend, and Amelia, as well as Josh Segarra, John Bass, Anis Almalt, and Nicholas Cirillo in currently undisclosed roles. I probably butchered those names. I do apologize if I did. She's not like other Hulks. As you may have noticed, Jennifer's got a much more pleasant disposition than her cousin's Hulk, or at least that Hulk in the early days. Yeah, not too different from Professor Hulk, comparatively. This trailer makes it pretty clear that we're joining Jennifer at the beginning of her journey as She-Hulk, but there's a reason But there's a reason she's a hair more calm than Bruce was in his smashy days, because she comes by her powers by way of blood transfusion rather than a blast of gamma radiation. Jennifer has always had more control than Bruce, and even opts to stay in her Hulk form most of the time. Yeah, in the comics, right? Yeah, and that's what they're saying. In the comics anyway. We'll see if that's how it looks, how it plays out in the show too. Didn't look like it in the trailer. No, she was gonna be all over the place. Make no mistake though, she'll still hurl a car when provoked. Indeed she will. Can't wait to see it. The Curious Case of the Missing Wall. While the Disney Plus series is billed as a comedy, this trailer really downplays the humor that would be the key player in making She-Hulk Attorney at Law shine. The comics lean heavily on Jessica's snark and humor, along with a proclivity to break the fourth wall that was introduced by John Byrne in the late 80s. Oh, I forgot she used to do that. So I guess that's not exclusive to Deadpool anymore, is it? If the overall tone of this trailer is to be believed, there may be a chance that they're leaving the fourth wall breaking to Deadpool and his impending MCU introduction. How do you feel about that? Do you want Deadpool to be the only one to break the fourth wall? I don't see no reason why he has to be, but it depends on how funny it's going to be, really. That would provide even more opportunity for humor that we've kind of come to expect to with this character, I guess. I don't really remember too much of it, but I'm sure there's bigger She-Hulk fans than me. But how do you feel about that? Let us know down below. I'm curious. but maybe they'll sneak in a couple nods here and there, and hopefully they'll remember that humor is one of She-Hulk's most important superpowers. What are She-Hulk's powers? She's mean and green and strong. Okay, no, I'm just joking. Speaking of powers, Jennifer Walters' She-Hulk power set basically mirrors that of Bruce Banner's Hulk. While Bruce is a genius scientist, Jennifer is a next-level lawyer. Yeah, especially when she will team up with Daredevil, hopefully in the series. One key difference in the early days of her comic history is power level. While Hulk gets stronger the more you tick him off, She-Hulk's super strength stays about the same the angrier she gets. That started to change as we got further into the character's canon, but we're not sure yet whether the Disney Plus series will land on her abilities. Hopefully it makes her, more unique, So we don't want them to exactly be the same, but if so, it would be understandable. She-Hulk's strength is also tied to that of Jennifer Walters, meaning the more she works out in her human form, the stronger she gets in her Hulk version. Talk about gains. That just makes me wonder if Bruce Banner works that way. No clue. While we've already discussed that Jennifer is better at keeping her composure in Hulk form than her cousin was in his earlier days, it is worth mentioning that turning into She-Hulk has been known to up her confidence. I bet. I don't know about you, but I'd feel pretty confident too if I could punch down a building. Yeah, how about that? And regenerate. Because, the Hulk, I'm guessing She-Hulk's probably not too far behind, but the Hulk's regeneration factor is like, even put Wolverine's to shame. Oh, and she's capable of accidentally creating huge gamma explosions on accident. No big deal. Wow, I didn't remember that about her. I really didn't remember that about her. I didn't know she could emit any energy at all. Now that kind of reminds me of Red Hulk. You can catch She-Hulk Attorney at Law on Disney Plus starting August the 17th. Can't wait for it. Are you hype about She-Hulk? Do you want to see it? I know I do. Let us know down below how you feel. And if you like this topic, let us know so that way I know to sniff out more and cover more about it for you. But until then, your dog will keep sniffing around and see what's good for us and bring it to you in an entertaining way. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully found it amusing. But until I catch you again, remember, you and we are comics, baby! I will catch you again in your next Hot One News. See ya.
Turn it up, Jado.
Copyright disclaimer. Citation of articles and authors in this report does not imply ownership. Works and images presented here fall under Fair Use Section 107 and are used for commentary on globally significant newsworthy events. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Community Guidelines Disclaimer. The points of view and purpose of this video is not to bully or harass anyone, but rather share that opinion and thoughts with other like-minded individuals curious about the subject.